Hey everybody, welcome to today's transmission. This was a request for me to tune into and bring through some light codes for any blockages in communication from the divine masculine, where the divine masculine is the one who's blocking. So this actually felt relevant and timely. It's come up a little bit into my awareness from some of the divine feminines not being entirely sure how to respond, when to reach out, when not to reach out, things like that. But it particularly has come to light after the eclipse, where there was a pineal activation, which led to a heart, a sharing through the heart of some golden nectar and a homogenization through the heart, which was felt to be creating a flow of expression through the masculine voice, the masculine counterpart, or shall we say the physical counterpart. So I've pulled a few cards, and the ones at the top are the current state of the masculine. And when we're talking about the masculine twin or the physical twin, we're also talking about within the feminine those masculine aspects, which is the active, the going out, the doing, the hunting, the making things happen, the strategy, the logic, the mapping out. And so in the central column there, we've got Mars, the ruler of destruction. And that is a masculine sign. It's a masculine characteristic. Survival instinct, lust, upheaval, raw energy, sudden change, action, self-assertion, chaos, aggression, desire, impulsive, anger. And it's also the tower in the tarot, which is the coming down of all the structures that are no longer relevant or resonant. So this is, really a masculine action card, protection, conquering, going out and getting, physical assertion. And on one side, we've got, I feel like this is pretty much a negative reflection or aspect of that masculine principle as such, which is the fox, self-interest, stealth, deceit, trap, redhead, cunning, sly, crafty, sharp, sleight of hand, something's not right. So obviously, sneakiness has its place in things like war, right? But it not so much in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But self-interest is something that came up as what's balancing at the moment, very much balancing between the counterparts, is that self-interest and self-deflection, like deflecting onto the counterpart. And often when the physical counterpart pulls back, the energetic counterpart, awareness goes there rather than into self. So it's almost like a chasing, even if it's just with thought, with attention, rather than that focus being on self. So there's been this balance between self-interest and self-awareness, and having your focus outside of yourself. On the other side, we have the white wolf. Confidence, guidance, trust, your inner knowing, instinctual freedom, belief in your power, resilience and stamina. So we can look at that as assertive and directed, but there's still a self-awareness, self-centeredness, self-focus in there, really. But it's coming from an inner knowing. and it's coming from believing in your own power. Whereas in both cards, they're powerful, and in both cards, they're self-focused, focused in their own direction, getting their own needs met. But one is doing that through manipulation and sneakiness and hiding, and the other's doing it through guidance, assertion. It has a sense of being out in the open and out loud and visible and in integrity. So underneath that layer, we've got some cards that are upside down. And I see this meaning that their energies are suppressed or hidden. So they're underlying, they're at the base or the foundation of that way of being in their physical world. So the first cards, the top row, is what they're doing in their physical world and their behaviours. And this bottom row is more what's happening underneath that's powering that behaviour as such, or creating that. And I see them as like a reflection, each as a reflection of the other. So for the foxy one, we've got the sun, yes, energy, power, climax, fulfilled, pride, radiance, success, vigour, divine masculine, daytime, victory, happy, warm. So daytime, it's visible, it's proud, it's fulfilled, it's powerful, there's energy to power forward with. So it's a powering forward, same as the fox is, but it's more out in the open and happy. It's not underhanded or undercover or sneaky. And as it's the divine masculine and it's suppressed, I feel like what the fox is saying to us is that I'm undercover and I'm hidden because I'm suppressing my divine masculine. I'm suppressing my power. Akatatia katia kayato. So underneath the Mars, we've got Neptune reversed, ruler of enlightenment, inspiration, illusion, spirituality, intuition, psychic ability, fantasy, dreams, disillusion, enlightenment, and it's the Hanged Man in the tarot. So the Hanged Man is letting go. It's being in present moment. It's suspended in time. And it's Neptune, which brings in the bigger picture and the energetic side of it, but not necessarily what is apparent on the ground or real on the ground. So Mars is very real on the ground. Neptune is kind of influencing from above. And so it's about the enlightenment. So this is the realm that the divine masculine energies originate from, really, where they're coming from, which is, so the enlightenment is suppressed and the divine masculine is suppressed during this phase of no contact. So then underneath the white wolf card, where we're talking about trusting their inner knowing and feeling that freedom from expectation from their feminine, for example, freedom from having to take care of other people's needs and be their own boss and be sovereign in their own life. We've got tracks, and this is also upside down and suppressed, therefore. Steady forward movement is suppressed. Only one way. Go the distance, direct route, autopilot, travelling. I think I can, on track, focal point. So what we're seeing here is that there's an emphasis on freedom, being self-directed and confident, but a suppression of taking the direct route, going straight ahead and moving forward on track or focusing. They're related, but it's just that some of those energies are suppressed, right? So, this is the card that is the summary card or the pivotal card, and its variants. So I'm going to read it to you. The differing perceptions of ego and soul. Today you may not feel like yourself. You and your soul are looking at the same thing but are seeing it differently. Your emotions and reactions are a combination of your thoughts and your soul's thoughts, and when they don't align you feel wobbly. Variance is a way of explaining the wobble. When you have the same perspective as your soul, things feel right. They may seem satisfactory and easy. No limiting beliefs or patterns are triggered, but there is a feeling that all is well. Your soul will never join you in judgment, blame or hurt because it's not the truth of you. It's not the perspective of love. How you feel reveals how aligned you are with your soul. If you're experiencing something that doesn't feel quite right, take a breath and come back to your center. You'll begin to feel better, inspired to navigate your inner radar and ready to receive your soul's transmissions. So, yeah, I feel this is really about bringing that physical behavior in alignment with those undercurrents, getting on track in a direct forward movement through accessing the bigger picture and that divine masculine power and radiance. And in doing that, that then lines up those masculine, the human physical layer masculinity with the divine masculinity. So lining up all aspects of himself, connecting him up, and this is for both counterparts, the masculine principle in both counterparts. Okay, so the action card that has come in is knowing. Twinflame 45, knowing. Your journey is one of unconditional love and opening the heart of others. Know that you have done this before, so trust your timing in union as both twins travel different inward paths. Right. Akatatia katia tatia katia kaka. I've just been guided to pull one of my Angel Light Codes cards that have just been created. Interesting. 42, Zafkiel, ease of processing and expressing. So this is also a bite-sized message. These cards have come from the bite-sized messages. So I will put a link to that in the end screen and in the description down below. The vibration that you currently resonate at is always up-leveling and up-shifting with spiritual growth. In any moment, your vibration fluctuates and changes as you process various aspects of your external and internal environment. We're bringing love and evolutionary light codes through to you now. These are moving through you and clearing out the way you process information, emotions, mental perceptions, and external energies. So I'm feeling this intense ache in my heart and throat as these light codes come in. So there's changes happening in there and through the atlas in the neck and the ears. There is more of a fluid movement available to you now as they harmonize, clear, and activate through the light centers in your energy bodies. The benevolence that you are calling for from the higher realms can now be accessed and accepted in your system more readily. The resulting effect is a higher confidence and a higher capability to process and express that which is moving through you into the world, having an external effect in your life. You will experience more clarity and responsiveness within your energy field and your physical body and your mental and emotional processing ability. There is less of a holding pattern due to facilitated processing capability. So as I was reading that, I was getting in the right ear, that's the masculine ear, the hearing, this fluctuating and clearing out of the hearing. So I get a sense that there's a hearing of the masculine differently. So I'm feeling through the feminine side an altering of the feminine when they hear the masculine voice fully, without the suppressed divine aspects. So with that unified physical level and divine level, akatatia, katia, 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 katia. Okay, so the knowing is coming in now. Akatia, katia, 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 katia. Akatia, katia, 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 katia. Akatatatia, katia, katia. Akatatia, tatia, tatia, tatia. So I'm seeing the fox card. Akatatia, tatia, tatia, tatia. There's this hyper alertness of the fox that is shifting out. There's more of a peace coming in. Akatatia, tatia. This predatory aspect as well. So not just looking out for danger and hiding, but also hunting for food. Akatatia, katia, katia, katia. Always on the hunt. That is shifting. Yeah, I feel like an embodiment happening as that foxy aspect shifts out and transforms into patience and respect, presence. I'm seeing the yes in the Divine Masculine card, and that card now turning upright. So the sun is upright, energy, power, climax, fulfilled, radiant, victory. There's a shifting out through the neck, and I'm feeling the light coming in through the Mars card, destructing everything that is of lower vibration, and self-assertion activating. Yeah, the self-assertion in that card is activating. Now I'm seeing the Neptune card turn upright. And what's lit up on that card is psychic ability and dreams. So information's coming in through dreams and through the higher senses. Akatatia, katia, 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 katia. I'm seeing the tracks turn up the right way as well. So we've got steady forward movement, direct route. Those are what lit up there. Steady forward movement, direct route. No more distractions. That's something that's been coming up recently as well. Clearing away the distractions, the lower vibrational distractions that were more habits or addictions. Okay, and then I'm just feeling that Zafkiel card again, ease of processing and expressing. So the sticking points of feeling their knowing, feeling their knowing, the things in the way for that, the interference of that is shifted. I'm feeling feet tingling and activated. So within the masculine, I'm feeling the feminine side, the feminine foot really grounding and activating as they access their higher knowing, their the divine masculine within them, set their inner GPS for the direct route. Sorry, I'm hearing and seeing. They're not setting it for avoiding tolls or or avoiding traffic. They're setting it for direct route. Yeah, wow. I can feel the power of that down the right side now, down the masculine side. Feeling the upper back reorganizing around a spine that is straight up and down. And I'm just feeling that knowing coming in. I'm feeling the crown chakra activating, and I'm seeing that sun in the sun card as the crown chakra. And also I'm seeing that light coming through the clouds in the Mars card, as that light coming in, activating the crown chakra. The shoulders reorganizing around the upright spine now. Solar plexus, the gut reorganizing. Now both feet balanced on the ground equally, and that higher self, that divine masculine dropping into the physical body, not separate, not disconnected, not distracted, not avoidant, not sneaky, direct, confident, aligned. And you can see this in the way that the white wolf is looking directly at you, straight ahead, coming towards you, whereas the fox is facing the other way, just having a sneaky look over his shoulder. So there's a big shift there. Feeling that dropping through the belly, through the hara point, down into the earth grids, down into earth star chakra. Ayatia kaya, ataya ka, iataya ko, ayatia kaya. Still feeling something going on with that fox. So there's a bit of healing happening now for the fox, where it feels it needs to be sneaky. There's just still a bit more healing coming in for that. It's the knowing. It's a knowing of safety. Yeah, so it's like a fear. And so there's energy of safety coming in. With that safety, that feeling of safety, then there's no need to run. So there's a healing of the need to run at the wounded masculine level. Okay, there's an expansion through the heart with that. So the heart becomes more, becomes louder, can be felt, can be accessed, can have more effect in the overall decision-making choices of the masculine when they are not running because they are scared. So when they feel safe, they can feel the heart. Still feeling an activation through the crown chakra, and now the brain, the neuronal pathways. So if we have a program set up to run, certain red flags or whatever, or certain feelings, that is in the neuronal pathways. I feel the neuronal pathways reorganizing and clearing those patterns of when they need to run, okay, and when they need to hunt. And I'm feeling that through the top of the neck and down the left side into the collarbone. It's like a hypervigilance shifting out. Feeling it through the jaw now. And a change of focus. So now that focus is changing from hunting and strategy to just going straight for the prize, just going straight for it, not skirting around it. It's a big release on the right foot, underneath the chakra in the right foot, so in the ground below the masculine foot chakra. It's really changed the strategy side of it and more into the going directly for the target, guided by divine guidance, higher knowing, sovereignty. And now the midline coming in, dropping in through the midline, is the higher purpose, the mission. Dropping in through the midline, down through the base chakra, down into the earth. And I can feel that expanding out through the left side as well of the body. Balancing up the masculine and feminine principles within each individual. that's landing and expanding out. I now see the counterparts facing each other, having both received that, holding hands, looking into each other's eyes, and just being in a presence, a unified presence, looking at each other, not running, not hiding. And the throat chakra is connecting. There's an infinity sign just showed up between the throat chakras. So an equal, open communication. And I'm hearing the word coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. So coming home to self and each other, to the unity. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing the word yes. I'm seeing the word victory and on track. Beautiful. All right, well, I hope you can receive those activations and clearings. Drink a lot of water, listen to your body, rest if you need to, and see you next time.